Here are 18 different ways to use AI in your roofing company or as a roofing sales rep to make more sales, save time, and create an even better customer experience. Now, I know that AI, in the world of AI, is intimidating and it is moving very fast. And it seems that whatever was new last week is different than today, and there's new things happening all the time. Now, people are afraid that AI is going to take their job. I don't think it will, but I do believe this, that those who know how to use AI will take the people's jobs who don't. So whether or not you're all in on AI or afraid to get started, this video is for you. I'll be teaching you these 18 different methods, and then at the end, I'm going to share with you how to find the best and latest and greatest tools and softwares to use to bring these strategies to life. Because remember that AI itself is moving so fast that software may become obsolete, but you know what won't? Strategies. And that's why I'm focusing today's video on those 18 strategies to use in your business. My name's Adam Bensman, and my new mission here on my YouTube channel and my podcast is to help you and your roofing company adapt in today's fast-changing and unpredictable times. I'm so glad to have you here. Let's rock and roll. Roofing sales is personal development in disguise, and the reward for growth is life-changing. I hope my content helps you create a richer life and bank account. All right, before we get into this list of 18 different ways to use AI in your roofing company or as a sales rep, save time, make more sales, and create a better customer experience, I want you to know this. This list is not exhaustive. There is far more that you can do. And I look to you to drop a comment and share with me, what did I miss? Or what are you using AI for in your roofing company? Because inside RSRA, I feel like I'm seeing new ideas and new initiatives on the daily, and I love it. That's the beauty of being in a community where we share winning secrets. So let's kick things off with number one. Number one is using AI to write emails and text messages. Now, AI is a great tool with clear instruction and a horrible tool with bad instruction. So when you can give AI an incredible prompt, like act like a professional marketer, write me an email to a customer who's choosing between me and another roofing contractor. Make it fun and witty and casual without being salesy, pushy, or aggressive. That's the way to use AI. Give it good prompts. And in these certain situations that maybe you've never been in before and don't know how to respond, well, guess what? AI does. It may not give you a 100% perfect output, but it's going to get you 90% of the way there and let you put your finishing touch on this. You can develop GPTs, which is a whole different world. And I don't want to intimidate folks who haven't done this, but if you're interested, just hop on YouTube and say how to create a GPT, which is basically a pre-programmed tool inside your GPT library to do certain tasks for you, like writing emails or text messages. And remember, these can be done on the fly or to create templates that you use in your company. Number two, to have better response time and faster response time in your roofing company. Now, you can use an AI bot for your social media channels or even as an after-hours call service. So instead of having to hire the call service that answers after hours, and often they don't do a great job, you can just have an AI bot handle the calls. And you can even say, hey, this is so-and-so roofing company's AI assistant. You've reached us after hours, but I'm here to help. Okay. You can also use that to answer questions or emails and social media channel questions on Facebook and Instagram instantly. So instead of having to staff up and have people monitor these things, you can just use AI bots to do it for you because speed to lead makes us money. Number three, recording your appointments. So salespeople and managers, you should consider doing this for your team. There are tools such as Otter.ai. And again, put low emphasis on which tool because by the time you watch this, it might be irrelevant, but I'm giving some that are relevant today. Otter.ai can record your conversations or your appointments, summarize them, and put together action items. So I know many roofing salespeople are disorganized. We drop the ball, we forget details. But if you have AI in your pocket recording everything, and then if you just make it a habit at the end to say, hey, Mr. Homeowner, or hey, Peggy, this is what I promised to do. 1, we're going to get our next appointment in the book. 2, I'm going to drop off a sample board. 3, our production coordinator is going to call you and tell you exactly when your install is going to be coming up. So then when you get the summary and the action items, you're like, oh, at the end of the day, I finally made it back in my office. I had 5 appointments. Here's all my notes. Here's the action items. And boom, nothing gets forgotten. Number 4, analyzing testimonials so you can strengthen your sales and marketing. This is an advanced technique that the best marketers use. And our job in sales and marketing is to use the exact language that our customers use and to talk to them as if they talk to themselves and how they talk about their problems. So imagine if I had ChatGPT analyze all of my customer testimonials from Google and Facebook. I just copy paste, put them in a document, say analyze all these testimonials and give me the top trends, what people talk about. Here's a pro tip, write this one down, how they compare us to other people they've worked with and the exact languages or phrases they use. So for example, if you find out that maybe you run a roof repair division and people say the word, they patched my roof instead of repair, even though it's not the technical jargon that we would use, in my marketing and in my sales efforts, so for the team to know, I will use the words patch because that's language that makes sense to the homeowner. The other thing that I'll pay attention to is if they compare me to a competitor, they actually called me back, they followed through, they did what they said they were going to do. All of this language can be built into your sales presentations and or your marketing ads, Google, Facebook, you name it, the videos and content you produce, and then to train the sales team to communicate like that. Number 5, you can use AI to write estimates. You can also use it to compare scopes sent back from the insurance company after you supplement. And one of our members in RSRA, his name's Mark. Mark actually ran a member-led session. We do a lot of these. And he shared how he's using ChatGPT to write estimates for him. So instead of having to train in office staff the intricacies of putting together a roof estimate, like how many square of coverage a roll of felt or synthetic underlayment has, how many squares for a box of nails, all of those intricate details, the length that you'll get out of a bundle of ridge cap, all this can be done via AI when it's programmed to produce the estimate for you, which also solves for many roofing companies who are trying to make that transition from being storm focused to more hybrid and retail focused to empower their team to make estimates on the spot using a hover or using an eagle view or an aerial measurement of your choosing. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies, by the way. So this is a really great way to reduce human error and speed up efficiency. Number 6, you can use AI for sales training. Like now, you can get free one-on-one coaching from my brand new AI clone. Did you know that? There's a link in the description, so you can get access right now. And many people are using this, many companies are using this as a standard process for their sales training. So we can do some role play together. Maybe your sales team, they can keep, I call it Pocket Adam, in your pocket, and you can bookmark my AI clone. It's free, by the way, there's no catch. And then you could say, hey, I just got an objection. This homeowner said this at the door. What would you recommend to do? And in fact, with my new AI clone, you can even video chat with me. It's super neat. Video chat, call, or over text. So click the link in the description, check it out, get free access right now, and get it in the hands of your team. Number 7, marketing data analysis. Now, many of us just throw money at marketing. We run our marketing, as Dean Jackson says, like a slot machine where we put money in and hope we hit all 7s versus a vending machine where we put money in and the right output, the predictable thing that we want comes out. So you can use AI to analyze your top ads that you're running on Facebook or Google and say, what are the common themes? And then you can even say something like, create a formula for me to write powerful ads like this that will work every time. And now you know proven data that these are the best performing ads, and now you got a framework to produce more ads like that as opposed to a game of guesswork. Number 8 is research. It is amazing how many roofing company owners or roofing sales reps, they need answers to pressing questions or for help solving problems that they're facing in their business. And ChatGPT has a lot of those answers, or at least to point you in the right direction. And I've even used it for unique scenarios. Like I wanted a new workout program that blends weightlifting, calisthenics, and trail running. These are like my 3 favorite things. And I can't find like a done for you program out there. So I gave it a prompt. I said, hey, act as a fitness expert. Write me a 6-day per week fitness plan. I'm a 38-year-old fit male, and I want to blend calisthenics, weightlifting, and running, and I'd like to keep my workouts at 1 hour per day or less. And I got a 6-day per week plan, and it was absolutely awesome. And it blended all the things that I love to do, and it did it in a smart way. I've even used it to analyze why my radios, because I love going off-roading. By the way, go check out my other YouTube channel. It's my hobby channel called G-Wheelin'. I'm a G-Wagon enthusiast. I build them up. I go rock crawling and 4-wheeling, and I nerd out on this stuff. But I had some trouble with a new handheld radio I got, and instead of going to the user manual, I just typed in ChatGPT, like I have Baofeng, a GMRS radio, and I'm having X, Y, and Z issue, and it just troubleshooted it for me. So having that tool in your pocket and owners and managers, arming your team to habitually turn to that to get their questions answered saves you tons of phone calls. Number 9, increasing your set rate. Okay, what do I mean? That means the people that call in your office and converting them into an appointment. So there's AI tools that will integrate with your phone system to record, transcribe, and analyze the phone calls that are coming into your office. Now, in January, we ran an RSRA 2025 planning retreat. We had roofing companies come out, we got together, and I did a secret shopper. So we put people on speakerphone, and I called some of the companies that were in the office, and we spotted some serious issues that are costing your company a bunch of money. And I know it's happening unless you are actively monitoring your phone system and doing spot checks or secret shopper experiences. So with these AI tools, they can record everything and give feedback to the people that are answering the phone and give you feedback so you can increase the amount of people you talk to that you can convert into an appointment. It's one of the lowest hanging fruit ways to start getting more leads. Number 10, analyzing your sales appointments. There are a bunch of great tools out there. Zero.ai is one of those that can record your sales conversations at the door or in the home. I believe as of the time of this writing that Zero and Engage are working together. I personally use Engage for my virtual presentations that works together so you can have this really beautiful data blend to see what's happening inside the home. What are sales reps saying? What are the top objections from homeowners? What's the call sentiment? And how do I provide coaching opportunities so you, the owner or manager, can do ride-alongs without doing ride-alongs, which saves you a lot of time, allows you to serve more people, and have a faster training and development process. So start using it. Number 11, training on product knowledge. I get this question a lot. What's the best way for me to learn about X, Y, and Z? ChatGPT, or whatever AI model you wish to use. And before this video, I even went as a test to see how good ChatGPT was at answering technical questions, because I know new salespeople get overwhelmed with technical overload. They don't know answers to certain questions, so they'll step out, try to call the owner or BS their way through it. Stop doing that. Just turn to ChatGPT and learn how to ask good questions. So here's an example of one that I gave ChatGPT, and the response was fantastic. I said, act like a roofing expert. I have a house with a 212 section of roof that's tied into a 512 section of roof that is shingled. What is the best product for me to use on the 212 portion of the roof, and how do I tie it into the 512 portion? And it spat everything out from a very technical standpoint: products to use, how to flash it, installation, the proper overlap, proper products for flashing. Everything was done just like that, because these LLMs, large language models of AI, are pulling information from absolutely everywhere. So you now have a technical expert in your pocket. Number 12, recording your meetings, specifically sales meetings, and providing ongoing coaching for your team. So here's a couple tools that you can use. One, you can use, again, Otter.ai is one. You can use Fireflies. There's a bunch of different tools out there, and you can record your sales meetings. So anyone that wasn't there gets the summary, gets the notes, but most importantly, you can actually create an AI coaching assistant on the topic of that video. It's something that we do inside RSRA. So to give you an example, two of our members actually ran a session on building a cold call center in-house so they can get more leads instead of having to outsource it. And it was gold. And many of our members have actually built call centers in-house, and now they're getting leads all because of the content that was shared from our members. That's the beauty of sharing our winning secrets. But we go one step further. We actually train an AI coaching assistant on that content, because we're all busy, as are your salespeople. So you could go into the AI coaching assistant and type in, like, where do I get a call list? How do I make sure I'm compliant? Okay. How much should I pay per lead? What's the average set rate? What's the script example I should use? What software should I use for calling? And all of these answers will just come to you instantly instead of having to watch through the entire thing and hope to find it. And you can be doing the same thing for your sales meetings. So if you're doing an ongoing training on door knocking or role play, you can create this AI coaching assistant and provide more tools and more resources to set your team up for success. Number 13. A company AI bot that gives you all the information that any employee will ever need. So whether they're using a new CRM, like let's say they're using ProLine and they're just getting started, how do I enter a customer's information? Or how do I pull a permit? All of this will pull from your available SOPs and company library and give your employees exactly what they need right then and there. Number 14, AI virtual assistants for your roofing company. Imagine having an AI bot on your website to answer customer questions 24/7 and help book appointments even while you sleep. Number 15, lead generation. This is coming in big, and it's coming in strong. And that is, people are building. We actually have 2 members that I know of inside RSRA that have successfully done this, where they're using AI in place of humans for their inside call center. So they have the scripting dialed down, and these AI bots are now cold calling, having conversations with homeowners. I've actually listened to the recordings. It's totally wild. And then converting them into appointments. Now, beware, there is some compliance issues and the laws are changing. I'm no expert in this. I can't speak to it as an expert, but what I can say is, number one, it's working and it's awesome. And number two, that you just need to be mindful of the changing laws so you can stay compliant and don't get yourself in trouble. Number 16, instant roof estimates. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that are like pushing back on me saying that, instant roof estimates will kill the sale and people don't want them, or I never want to do it. And I just challenge you. If you look back, I remember when Facebook first came to the world, everyone's like, no one's going to be on Facebook. And remember back then it was just for students. And then now I believe like 3/4 of the global population is using Meta products. So if there are 3 roofing companies and one is going to give the homeowner an answer to their question that they have now, which is what's my roof cost, who do you think is going to get the lead? Who's going to build the trust? So leverage the tools that are available. Number 17, personalizing the sales experience. There's really neat tools out there, one of which at the time of this recording is called HeyGen, which can use video and text to personalize messages out to homeowners. So you can create this really intimate, personalized connection to stand apart from everyone else and truly wow people. In number 18, planning for route efficiency. In roofing sales, whether it's our sales itself or running production or repairs, we are driving all over creation. And using new tools, you can actually plan your route to be more efficient. And if that could save you an hour a day, we're talking about hundreds of hours of your life that can be spent doing things that either produce more income or produce more joy in your life. So there are 18 different ways right there to use AI to make more sales, save time, and create a better customer experience. So what is your next step? That is to use your favorite AI tool, say it's ChatGPT, and grab one of them, and here's the prompt. Act like an AI consultant expert. I am a roofing company owner or salesperson who wants to ideal outcome. So let's say I'm going to grab number 13. I want to create a company AI bot that can source all of our company resources, SOPs, and best practices as a library for my employees. Then ask the question, what tools would you recommend I use? And by using that prompt, act like an AI consultant, give them the context that you're a roofing sales company or salesperson, describe the ideal outcome, and then ask for the recommendation. And you're going to have today's latest, greatest, newest, best software, because remember, the software and the technology will forever change, but the strategies are timeless. I hope this helps you begin to get past the overwhelm and implement AI in your business. And before you leave, do this next. Click the link in the description. Check out my new AI clone. We can video chat. I can even help you figure out what to do next. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.